go! Let me put my glasses on so y'all can see I'm not playing. Let's go!
24 hours. Oh.
Come on, son! Let's go! I can't even sit down for this. That's how good the Royal Rumble 2018 this year was, bruh. It was everything that you could want. Not just as a WWE fan, but as a wrestling fan, period. Cause I mean, let's just be real. And maybe I'm the only one, but Raw 25 was kinda just a little lot sucked. It was bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it had its moments, like Stone Cold, Taker, DX. But as much hype that was put into it, you would have thought that maybe, just maybe, there would have been something more memorable for such a huge night, a huge accomplishment, a huge occasion. But in all actuality, I seen regular Raws better than that. But you know, I think last night, maybe, just maybe last night was like that saving grace. Like, we're gonna sacrifice Raw 25 so we can have arguably the greatest Royal Rumble, period. Let's run this show down. Now, I will be honest, I did not watch the kickoff show. Not on purpose, but simply because I was asleep. But I did hear that Bobby Roode defended his United States Championship against Mojo Rawley and he won. So that's great. I think the Cruiserweights had a match, and maybe Pinatel on a donkey match somewhere in there too. But going into the actual main show, started off, which by my surprise, they started off with the WWE Championship handicap match. I honestly thought they were gonna give us the Women's Royal Rumble first, but I'm so glad they didn't. AJ Styles versus Cammy, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. It's three of the greatest wrestlers in the world, so I knew it was going to be a good match. But there was some controversy going towards the end. Like, Sami Zayn did not tag Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens got in the ring and got pinned by AJ Styles, so technically the match shouldn't have ended there. But the referee didn't see it, so that's a final decision. I honestly thought going into this match that Daniel Bryan had a plan. That he was going to try to make those two break up because of the WWE title. But then I found out that if they won, they were going to be co-WWE champions. Great idea. Nevertheless, AJ Styles kind of won. Yeah. Then we had the second match of the night. My boys that down since day one. Oos. Oos. I can hear you saying it. Oos. I hear you saying it through your laptops. I hear it. Usos defended their SmackDown Tag Team titles against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls, and it was a good one. But surprisingly, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable lost 2 straight. It was so awkward because it was just so unexpected. It was almost like, was that a botch? But I think that's how it was supposed to go, and I mean, they played it off great. The Usos, man, they a real tag team, bro. They a real tag team, and I don't know who's gonna take them titles away from them, man. I got the feeling that the Authors of Pain are next, and I feel like finally, maybe, perhaps, since the Usos have been dominating the tag team division, period, because they beat the Raw Tag Team Champions at Survivor Series, which makes them the #1 tag team in the WWE, that they will finally get off of the kickoff show at WrestleMania and be on the main show. That's what's happening this year in 2018. We need the Usos on the main show at WrestleMania. They earned it, they deserve it, and they've been down since day one. Let's go. Then on to, man, in my opinion, one of the top 5 greatest Royal Rumble, or let me be more detailed and specific, men's Royal Rumble match of all time. So it was just perfect how it all went. It started off with Finn Balor and Rusev Day, and Rusev is over. They honestly put 2 of the most over guys in the match to start things off, and it just kept getting better and better. Heath Slater couldn't get in the Royal Rumble. He finally got in the Royal Rumble and eliminated Sheamus in like a second. Baron Corbin snapped. Nakamura looked great. Cena looked great. Roman Reigns looked great. We had some surprises from Hurricane Helms. It's everything you could want in a Rumble. We even saw Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt team up for like 2 seconds. It was really good. And oh my God, 619! Rey Mysterio is back, baby. He made it to the final 5. He was out there looking younger than me. I mean, Ray looks good, man. It was an excellent Royal Rumble. The booking was perfect. The final 4, Finn Balor, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Shinsuke Nakamura. You can't ask for a better final 4. Anybody could have won this one, literally. Anybody. It was perfectly booked. It was fun. It was energetic. As Booker T says, it was good. It was just great. I mean, and the right man won. Finally, I got it right this year. I picked Shinsuke to win it. He won it by eliminating John Cena and Roman Reigns. How many people can say that? How many people can say they eliminated John Cena and Roman Reigns in the same Royal Rumble? He is amazing. And he's going to WrestleMania, and he will be facing the phenomenal AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. That's already match of the year, and they haven't even rung the bell for it yet. I cannot wait for WrestleMania this year. Shinsuke Nakamura, winner of this year's Royal Rumble. It was great. And peep this though. This is just a little sidebar. Did you notice how John Cena and Finn Balor were kind of, and then Cena eliminated Finn. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying, they might be giving us John Cena and Finn Balor at this year's WrestleMania. And if they are, I ain't complaining. Yup. Then we went on to Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins taking on The Bar for this Raw Tag Team Championships. And it was a match. I mean, it was a match that we've seen, I say. I mean, honestly, Sheamus and Cesaro have been fighting for the tag titles for like a year now. But it was good. I kind of like what they did with the story. What they're doing here, they made Jason Jordan look like a straight punk last night. And I think that's what the goal was, because he looked like he never laced up a boot, and not even somebody else's boot last night. I mean, you never had your head banged up against something, Jason? Yeah. So that was good, and I'm interested in seeing what they have next. I mean, that's why I think this Royal Rumble was so good, because it was a lot of unanswered questions, and when you have a lot of unanswered things and you make me want to find out the answers, you got me. So I'm interested to see what's next with that one. Then we had, the biggest match in Royal Rumble history, or at least that's what they want us to believe. Brock Lesnar came, and I'm not finished with you. Braun Strowman. And it was what I thought it would be. They had a tornado versus a hurricane versus a mudslide. Well, mudslides are dangerous, right? Maybe not a good example for any of those guys. Snow slide? That better? Forest fire? Okay, yeah. Forest fire for Kane. Tornado for Brock Lesnar because of the F5. And a hurricane for Braun Strowman because hurricanes are never finished with us. And they give us hands. This is what I thought it would be, you know, broken tables being thrown on each other, chair shots, you know, suplex city. Braun looked strong. Kane was the scapegoat for Brock Lesnar. It was what I thought it would be. Do I feel like it should have been that match instead of Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I don't want to see Finn be fed to Brock Lesnar. So I'm kind of glad they did this match. It was what I thought it would be, and Lesnar won. Of course. So yeah. But on to the match of our dreams. We finally, after all this time, get to see the women given the opportunity to steal the freaking show. They went out there and had not just the best women's Royal Rumble match, but arguably the best Royal Rumble match we've ever seen. Like, it rivals the men's Royal Rumble matches. It was really good. They started off with Sasha and Becky Lynch. It was awesome. Stephanie was on commentating, and she might need to take that job because she did excellent, by the way. It was just surprise after surprise. We got to see Vicky Guerrero, Tori Wilson, Molly Holly showed up. Lita did a moonsault. And man, she looking good. Trish was number 30. And man, does she look 30. More like 25. And she was out there doing her thing. Everybody got excited when she was face to face with Mickie James, looking all scrumptious. Then we had the surprise from Beth Phoenix. She got in the ring at the same time with Nia Jax. That was like, we need this match now. And you don't get that with women matches in the past. Like 10 years ago, that would have never happened. You would have never heard this is awesome for a women's standoff. But we got it now. And that was amazing. Nia did her thing. A lot of people was upset Nia didn't win, by the way. So that lets me know that Nia is on her way. She is on her way. Naomi, oh Naomi, doing her thug dizzle, saving herself, using the chair. The creativity was amazing. It was simply amazing. And might I go back to the men's real quick. Kofi Kingston saving himself with some pancakes and Xavier Woods' chest. I love him. I do. I really do. So yes, this women's Royal Rumble was everything you could have ever imagined, and then some. And then we kind of got a Sasha Banks mid-heel turn in the process. She threw Bayley out over the top rope and she snapped on Asuka. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm the one. She eliminated Trish Stratus, which we all know was gonna get her booed, and she ain't even care. It was good. The Bella Twins are back, well, at least for the night. And they did their thing. I think that was perfect for them to do what they did with the Bella Twins, you know, being a part of the women's revolution. And I personally feel that that would have been Paige in Nikki Bella's spot. But of course, unfortunately, what happened. We're not even gonna go there because I don't feel like crying. This is why you don't do videos in your bathroom. But as I was saying, I don't feel like crying, so we're not gonna bring Paige up anymore. But it was just great. And then of course, I was right again, because nobody is ready for Asuka. And I wonder, does that mean sexually too? Because if Asuka is anywhere near as good as she is in the ring and the bed, take me as I am. But yes, Asuka is the first ever woman to win the Women's Royal Rumble. She deserved it more than anybody. I'm so glad she was the one that did it. She is still undefeated in everything she's ever attempted. And I was even more happy that they did not let Ronda Rousey not only enter but win. A lot of people were saying Ronda's going to be number 30. She's going to come in. She's going to win. No. She did not earn that spot. And I loved how they let her come out after the match. Now I'm a Ronda Rousey fan in the WWE. I was a fan of the MMA, but that's another world. I'm a fan of her now in the WWE because they did it right. They didn't give her anything. She's got to earn it. And she was looking so cute last night. Won't she just so... Then you just want to give her a hug. And I love Ronda because she really understands what WWE and wrestling is all about. And she pointed at that thing for about 5 minutes and she said, I'm gonna be there. And that's another unanswered question. We don't know what she's gonna do. She gonna fight Charlotte, she gonna fight Alexa Bliss, is she gonna try to take Asuka's spot, is she gonna challenge Stephanie? We will find out this and more next week on Dragon Ball Z. One of the best times to be a wrestling fan was last night. If you didn't see it, you better get the network and make it happen. Do what you gotta do to see this show. It was everything you could want as a wrestling fan and more. And I'm excited about this road to WrestleMania because it's everything that you want and more. Let's go. Let's go. So if you felt the way I felt about last night, leave a comment. If you didn't, leave a comment. Be sure to like this if you like what I'm saying. Even if you didn't like it, just like it because we gotta be wrestling fanatics together, man. Don't forget to subscribe. More content like this will be coming to you on a daily. So I'm promising you this is gonna be a good time to come back to wrestling if you left, or to stay in wrestling if you thought about leaving. And remember, always remember, wash behind your ears and eat pizza. Y'all be good now.